project manager is considering how to pin down the staffing challenges of a multi-year $4 billion complex project. Over his 30 years in the industry, he's amassed a number of network peers he knows and likes working with. He knows that hiring top talent will permeate every single activity and process within the project. In order to start staffing this new project, he is considering hiring a specialized, top-notch recruitment agency in order to save him a lot of work. This agency would cost the project some $1 million, and it would delay the project some 3 months. On the other hand, by acquiring talent he has worked with along the years, he'd guarantee trustworthy personnel and could probably get them quicker also. Should he hire the agency or rely on his network? One particular risk has been identified on the risk register referred to this. Some well-reputed field study has stated that 1 every 4 projects fails on this key risk. View on Project Risks tab D3, inability to identify right skill sets for key project team members. This risk has been identified as impacting both schedule and cost impacts. Using a beta PERT distribution that allows for inserting 3 estimated parameters, a minimum, a most likely, and a maximum, we proceed to insert relative variations with respect to the estimated values that were originally inserted, respectively. Experts' opinion deems for both schedule and cost a minimum variation of 95% with respect to estimated, 100% relative value as it's most likely, and 150% with respect to estimated as a maximum. We also complete information on the alternative mitigated position of hiring a specialized recruitment agency. This action implies adding $1 million on the cost element associated to project planning and a 90-day duration of the activity, project planning and staffing. By choosing this option, the post-mitigated probability decreases to 5%, and the schedule and cost impacts on the right tail of the distributions decrease from 150% to 105%. As mentioned before, this risk permeates all activities on the project. Therefore, on the risk mapping tab, we select all lines. Now we proceed to run a simulation with 5,000 iterations. After the simulation has been completed, we send the finished date distribution curve to the comparison chart. Also, back on the distribution chart, we click on the cost tab and send results also to the comparison chart. On comparison chart, we change the names to both the cost and the finished date fields on both scenarios. Now, we go to the Analyze tab, make sure post-mitigation scenario column on risk D03 has been chosen, and run the simulation with 5,000 iterations again. Once the simulation is over, we send to comparison again both charts, the finished date duration chart and the cost distribution chart. Also, we make sure to modify the respective scenario names to after hiring staffing agency for both comparison charts. On the cost comparison, you will see that at P80, there will be a reduction of $19 million by deciding to hire the staffing agency. P50 amounts to $5 million. On the finished date comparison chart, you will see that this option comes at a price of delaying the P80 of the project by 80 days. P50 amounts to 91 days of delay. Clearly, there's a trade-off here to be considered. The median scenario, hiring the staff agency, will require 91 additional days on total project duration, a 3% increase on median total project duration. But it will come at a reduced total project cost of $7 million, only a 0.2% decrease on median total project cost. Depending on the attitudes towards the trade-off duration cost, the project director will be in a better position to favor one alternative or the other one. Although it seems as though hiring the agency does not seem to be a good idea, as its delayed duration is many times larger than the relative cost savings it might eventually provide.